Alright, 3, 2, 1, go.
Once upon a time, the infamous rover
Well, what does that have to do with anything,
Remython
Greg?
plundered the floating isles. Then his mother called him to her deathbed. Swear to me that you won't die.
I mean, I'm trying. That is what I'm doing.
Reluctantly, he swore. And he whiled away his days at home with music, cards, and wine. But the Emperor had changed. He'd been good once, a shy, almost humble toad. He'd built universities.
Alright.
People
So,
started
the
whispering
point of Stories the Path of Destinies is
midnight
that
rituals, victims screaming.
you're supposed to figure
The
out how to
Imperial
deal with
ravens
this
would
King
round
Frog
up entire villages, and no one
in the Imperial
ever
Army.
returned.
And you
The
have to
ravens
play
had
through the
come to
game
Ubar
several
scouting for
times to
ancient
learn
books
4
said to
different
give great
truths
power.
to like actually resolve
librarians
this
had hidden
entire
books.
story in like
So
a
they
positive
burnt the
way. So you have to like
librarians.
die and have
The
bad
citizens,
endings in 4 different kinds of
outraged, had
ways.
driven them off.
And once
The
you
ravens
complete
had
the
come
game
back with
those 4
dropships.
times, a specific
Kid
set of
had
four
fled with one of those
times, you have to get
dropships.
4 different
Brave,
flavors of
dumb,
ending.
and wanted to join the rebellion.
Once you do that,
Nada
you can get
had
the
promised his
actual
mother
ending.
he'd
There are actually
protect her.
25 different endings. But there are 4 different like flavors of bad ending.
The kid was looking down, watching his city burn. Sorry, kid. Ronaldo told the kid.
This is kind of like an action RPG.
Look, if we give them the
Looks
book,
kind of like
they'll leave you
Bastion,
alone.
that it's kind of like that
Why
top-down,
for this book? I promised her I'd protect
kind of a
you.
simple battle fight combat system, but it has
The
like
kid had
Batman.
run off.
It has
With
like
the
a
book, of
Batman
course.
countering system
So
as well,
Ronaldo had to run
and it's
after
got some
him.
simple like RPG elements as well, like experience and assigning skill points and stuff like that.
The 2 ravens were staring at the kid like he was.
But I've had
their
issues
leader.
with the game recently,
Which
trying to figure
probably
out how to
was what
actually
was in
like
their tiny
exit to the main
brains.
menu to make
Hey,
it run as quickly as
Ronaldo
possible.
They
I
cocked their heads at him.
think we should have it
Look,
figured
someone
out
as
now,
ugly
but
as you.
every time I say that, I see
Think about right.
I learned something new.
The ravens
That's goofed
cawed
up.
and rushed at him.
In this fight, we're just learning how to attack, and we're going to learn how to counter right here with these 4. Countering is very important. Alright, we got 2 there, that's good. We're going to learn how to throw with this next fight, and we'll have to fight 3 ravens and
A
just
drop
throw them
ship
off the
flew
side.
Overhead. He hoped they hadn't noticed him. The kid.
I want them to spawn over there so I don't have to run
Oh,
a long way to
right.
get to
The Gate of Heroes.
this next
Someone's
cutscene.
idea of a joke, making the Skyship Docks a gated community. You needed a hero's sword to open it.
Let me check something real
And the
quick.
kid
Alright, the exit to the quit to the main
from
menu's
the
right
other
there. I
side
can
of
see
the
it.
gate. Who let you through? Promise me you'll take the book to the rebels, or I'm gonna steal your ship. I'm not taking that damn book anywhere.
I like this one
and neither
better.
are you. Try and stop me, laughed the kid. I bet you don't even have a hero's sword. And with that, the kid hopped away.
Alright, now I gotta get my hero
Had to
sword.
hand it to the kid. He was an
You can
idiot.
upgrade these swords over the
He had
course of the
guts.
game. Oh, I turned
Where
off
was
all
Ronaldo?
the
He
other
wanted a
audio
hero's
files.
sword.
So, other than, how about that?
And win.
Ah, crap, I missed that.
Perfect.
I should have turned those back on before this, but I
Hero
forgot to.
sword.
I didn't want like a bunch of audio files getting in the way, just a couple quality ones. I
This
mean, not
is
that
why
tequila
Becca's
isn't.
settling
There
down
you
and
go. There's
finding
how
people
about
to
that.
care about.
That's one of Oscar's
Kid's mum had been a
favorites.
swell cook, and she laughed at Ronaldo's
I didn't want to
jokes.
take too much away from the actual runs that weren't
The
mine.
ravens had come to burn her, and she'd made him promise to protect the kid. But she never told him where the book was, just the kid. He came up to a ledge.
All right,
It was
we
too
gotta
far to
do
jump.
some fights here to
We'd a
unlock,
bridge here before,
to get a
hadn't
skill
there?
point
And
to
there was
level up.
Peter,
And we're gonna
giggling at him.
we're forced to put that
How'd
into the
you
hook
get
shot so we
across?
can actually get across
Laughed
this
the kid.
gap.
Where'd you find a hook? I hopped, said the kid. Wise ass kid. Hey, look out behind you. Cute, said Ronaldo. Ah, ravens.
wow, almost.
It was time to talk some sense.
Stand right here so I can immediately go into the
Hook his way
skill
across the
tree.
ledge and chase the kid down. Thing was, he hadn't used his hook since he'd retired. How had he done it? Maybe if he meditated at that altar there.
So we gotta get the hook no
he'd
matter
remember
what
his old
here.
skills. It was starting to come back to him. Something you never completely
I got the hook
forgot.
shot, and
Like
we can
how to freeze
cross
time when attacking.
these gaps.
The more he fought, the more he'd probably remember.
And unfortunately, little kid who
There
has the
was
book.
Farfarer. She
I
was
didn't
the
talk too much about
fastest
the
ship
book,
he'd
but the
ever
book's
known.
kind of where all these
He could do
stories
the
come
chest run
from.
in
The stories give you the
12
ability to turn back time
The
and
salesman told him.
replay the
Something told him
each route.
the kid was about to walk into an ambush.
The kid's about to lose it
Stop!
because he's gonna get
Shouted.
zapped.
I'm not giving you the book! Shouted the kid and took off. No! Peter!
Peter.
But the kid ran for it,
Zap.
and a goggler nailed him with its ivy.
We can take the damage from the goggler. We're just gonna zip right through and cut that goggler in half.
The book
I'm gonna try to
was
avoid that
unburned.
for the most part
Next
moving
to it
forward,
were the
but you can
buckles
just
from the kid's shoes
zoom right through that.
and a kid-sized pile of ashes. Damn it.
Because I paused, I'm
Why
probably gonna lose a
hadn't
little
Eli
time here, but
told
that's,
the kid he'd take the book
fine.
to the rebels.
I really
The
just
kid would
want to
be
finish a
alive
run,
now.
if I'm being honest.
Really pissed off and betrayed, but alive.
I've started like probably a
Damn
dozen
it.
runs and I haven't
Ronaldo
been able to
picked
finish
up the
them
book.
because I have been playing the game
Let
poorly.
the Empire have it now.
So maybe
He was going
we
to
can just
have to
finish
get out
one.
there. He'd be a wanted man. Probably have to join the rebellion just to have a place to dock. Well, he'd hated home
It's gonna
life
be like a little
anyway.
under a 7. 6:57. Gotcha.
What was the big deal about
Alright,
this
so that's the
book?
prologue. You won't see that
Maybe he should
again.
open it and
It's at this
find
point
out.
where we open the book that the story's part kind of starts.
All that had been years ago. How many? The war was a blur.
War was a
And now
blur.
3 Raven scout ship
We're gonna skip all
rebellion was
that.
out of time. Unless
Oh, shit.
Ronaldo could bring a game changer.
I need my splits.
He could. Ronaldo had found out where he could find the pieces of the
Wait,
sky.
no, maybe I have my notes right here. Maybe I just magically would had them in front of me because my splits tell me which ones to pick.
Surely a legendary weapon could win the
Ooh.
final battle.
Alright, well, hopefully these notes are
His old
correct.
friend Lupino had sent Ronaldo a desperate message.
I know we gotta
saying
pick
he had a
Lupino
brilliant
first.
scheme to save the rebellion.
I've done the first, I've done the first truth enough times to know how to do that one.
Ronaldo dived the Farfarer towards the abyss. As he felt the heat of the jet stream, the Raven ships peeled off, not stable enough to follow him down there. Now it was time to choose.
Lupino or the Sky Ripper? You're Lupino. Alright. We start this just by doing a little bit of floating on this platform before we actually get into any fights.
He hadn't actually stolen a winged horse. He'd only sold it. But wait, where was the prison?
Well, was
The village was empty. Had everybody
check
fled
my
the
phone
Ravens?
now. So yeah, we'll start tomorrow with the longest run of the event. Matt and Heck again. Matt ran Blade 2 and Hecky ran Mirror's Edge. They're going to do a co-op run of Call of Duty Black Ops 3, and that one's going to take over 3 hours. So that'll be a long, snug start to the morning, and I might be able to do dishes while I listen to that run, because I very badly need to do my dishes.
Yet.
May not be snug for them, but it'll be snug for me. Lupino Core Outpost Council. That sounds right. Oh crap. Of course I missed. I mean, I'm not too worried about it. I think the notes that I have in front of me right now are the notes I wrote when I missed you. Okay. When I watched the world record run just to see.
The advanced guard.
Yeah, just to see what what they did.
If they got to Lupino first,
See, I
they'd
wrote
eat him for
tutorial
breakfast.
Lupino Core Outpost
snack.
Base.
Ravens weren't picky. If they got hungry, they sometimes forgot to interrogate
And that's
their
the
prisoners.
council.
Even top
And
spies
Remython
like
is just the
Lapino.
ending.
Where had the mad
Alright.
rabbit got to?
Point at
It
the
was
dash.
starting to come back.
I think I'm
to
good. I appreciate it, though.
something you never completely forgot. Like, how to... Can't we just agree to disagree? Said Renato. No?
And I'm whiffing on all of them, except for that one that I didn't even see. Where are you? I need to start using my new controller. I've got to. Oh, I don't have my webcam. I was just gonna show you my new controller that I bought, but kind of difficult to do that when y'all can't see it.
Missed his old skills. He welcomed them back like it was at a reunion.
I got one on Newegg for $35, an official PlayStation Gold one.
Dirty and bloody, Renato finally reached Lapino.
I didn't realize they didn't come with the USB cord though, but that's
Renato
fine.
recognized the cards. It was Lapino's favorite deck.
Multi-touch. Oh wait, I should be skipping all this.
We find out what she knows.
So much for PB.
And that's the whole war right there. Easy
Just 'cause of
peasy,
bulldogs?
lemon squeezy. Capture the Emperor's greatest general, who also happened to be
Alright,
a
so we're gonna
deadly
do
sorcerer
the
and
core next.
his only daughter. That would be worth it. On the
I don't remember what all. I
he could
feel
still
like
get
maybe
to
the
the core of the
was there a
spiral
purple
there.
one, like a dark
Even if he
purple
couldn't
one?
get the whole thing.
That might have been the
It
one
must
I
have great
would have
power.
thought was the one I would want.
It's beautiful here, thought Renato.
I'm a fan
He
of
was
the
thrilled to
purples
be
and
back with
pinks.
his old war buddy. He'd missed the mad rabbit.
I like my
Something
peach
was not
hoary
quite right.
pad that I got for Smash, for Wii U Smash. Sadly, I never used it. Oh, electric purple. That's probably the one then.
And there was something
Even if it's not dark.
sour in the air. Like the earth had ruptured over something that had been fermenting for a very long time.
So I'm gonna put most of my skill points into the speedy things, like getting the extra dashes and movement speed and stuff like that. And then I'm gonna prioritize grab them, and then I'm gonna prioritize my combos. Anytime I grab a raven, I'm gonna try to throw that raven into another
Renato
enemy.
felt wrong all over. He could feel an almost palpable sickness.
Longer micro USB.
And if the land could have tumors, they would look like these monstrous crystals. The forest
There we go.
quiet. There were insects, a few birds. He didn't count the ravens. Renato smelled sick animals and dying. No healthy ones. I'm getting a bad feeling about this. Renato's fault. Maybe Lapino was right. Maybe they should have kidnapped
And if there are single ones left, I'm going to try to throw them close to the exit so that when I attack them, I'm attacking them close to where I need to be going.
As he held the radiant icosahedron, Renato felt queasy, like dozens of tiny worms.
A lot of it's just like minutia in this game.
I'll take it to the observatory. You attack the Imperial outpost.
It can save you it's just a bunch of seconds long saves that build up over the course of a couple hours.
The Empire's ability to coordinate.
And not like any huge skips or anything. The big skips are quitting to the main menu after each truth, which is what I've struggled with recently.
But what if Lapino got the core and then...
Because if you don't start from a file that's been completed to the final true ending, then you don't even have the option to quit to the main menu, and on top of that, you can quit to the main menu too early after completing a truth. Let's say I want to do the bottom one. And then it'll force you to replay the last one. The final level of the truth.
As Lapino vanished into the wilds of the Nexus, Renato vaguely remembered Lapino had a baby daughter, didn't he?
Alright, the next thing I'm going to put points into is combo. Combo.
And he'd never come back. But Renato was relieved not to carry the core anymore. He was already feeling better.
And it drops your dashes on steps for some reason I don't understand.
And if Renato could take the outpost, he'd have access to all the Empire's communications in the sector. Right?
I don't understand why it's dropping it like that. Combo. Yeah, the combos are pretty wild at the end. You can just start one-shotting everything. I'm gonna try and grab this Raven before... Throw the Raven before the thing happens. There we go. So I can hit this weird Warlock thing immediately. Get out of here. Alright.
Renato caught his breath. His joints still hurt, but he couldn't feel the poison in his system.
So now we're starting to get some different enemies. We got the fire Warlock worm looking things now. And at the end of the first truth, we'll get the Ravens with a shield.
The rebellion needed every man doing his duty. And there would be no
I don't understand that drop thing, the drop dash. I just need to stop doing it. But I'm stubborn. Oh! God, that was close. That's bad. It takes a little longer to beat this. Thankfully it dashed all the way to the ending. Okay, cool.
Renato took the outpost.
Dashed all the way to where I needed to be going is what I meant to say.
Soon he was stuffing his sack with key messages from and to the fleet. Then the fire speaker
told next one, going to the base.
The observatory had been sacked by ravens. Pino and all the scientists had been taken to the mountains.
So there are 4 choices that you make in terms of like each path you take for each individual story that you play through, and this is the 4th one.
The rebel base to warn them.
And the story plays out a different way depending on which paths you take.
Was the base under attack too?
This one's the hardest one of the first chapter, first story, whatever you want to call it. Because you have to like dash around these gogglers and not take a bunch of damage. And doing it quickly is not fun. I said combo. I told you combo, and I did combo. And I'm not going to put points into anything else for the rest of this story. I'm gonna wait until I unlock the second tier of
the core had great power.
Skills.
Had they harnessed it somehow, even though they didn't have the armature?
And that's not until I. Oh hell yeah! Oh, I should have attacked that one first. All right, here's where I gotta sneak past the gogglers.
He could smell charred flesh and hear screams. The ruins were on fire.
No, I always do that.
But the ravens had rigged up the core as some kind of burning ray.
Yeah, there we go.
They wouldn't need to know the secret location. They were burning everything. It was killing them too.
Just gonna take it easy.
Their black feathers littered the path. You would have to take the core from
Yeah, that was slow, but I still have 59 health.
Thing he wanted to do. The rebel base seemed quiet.
You know, I tried to learn the Sly 1 speedrun, and then I realized, holy shit, that's got a lot of tricks. There is a lot. Oh, okay. Let me grab you. That was kind of slow, but getting that fire warlock thing out of the way is great. Who's left? Wow, I don't know what I was doing there. Okay. Alright, whatever. There's one more? Get the don't get out of here.
He was in a swirl of newly remembered knowledge. He needed to focus.
So many birds. Alright. Burps. Burps.
As the last raven fell, Renato felt worse than he ever had. The core was killing him again.
That's definitely something my dad says on a daily basis. If some like dogs from the neighbors come by and they're trying to like mess with their dog, and my dad just like opens the door and like, no,
she promised.
No, yeah.
Poison could harm no one. They would heal him if they could, she said. No, it's a weapon now. We need one. I'll lead the charge.
So we're gonna learn here from this first story that the core is unstable and it will destroy everyone and everything if you try to use it as a weapon.
She bobbed her head gravely.
That was what was taking place over the course of this story. Was we discovered the core, The core's supposed to go together with this armature to create a weapon called the Sky Ripper, but we only got the core. We didn't do the armature because we went to Lapino's place, which is our best friend, the rabbit. But the core alone is already pretty powerful, and the core is like sapping strength from Reynardo, the protagonist, but it's getting stronger and stronger. So you'll see in this final battle that Reynardo looks kind of weak and that the core's following me around and being crazy strong. The bad thing, though, is that this core behind us, this white ball, is going to attack enemies as well, and it's going to, like, goof up my momentum. I'm going to try to do attacks on enemies and, like, create combos and stuff, but it's going to, like, get in my way and probably cause me to take damage. You can also see that I'm taking damage. Like, I'm slowly losing health, which also sucks. I'm going to skip that.
No.
I'm gonna wait until next. See, already goofing things up, core. I see you. I see you out there, causing me problems.
That was awesome.
Yeah, why don't you attack the warlock? That would be very helpful. That's the one enemy that I'd be fine with you attacking, but you're just gonna stare at it. Appreciate you. Alright, we're at 33 health. I think we go down to 20. I think 20 is when it stops sapping health from me. Alright, we gotta start on this side so I can combo off that warlock. That was scary. I always want to go where I know that the warlocks are gonna spawn, and on this it's gonna be up here at the top. Because I want to get that warlock out of the way as quickly as possible. Okay. Maybe it stops at 30. This is the end of the first story. All the stories end on this chapter where you're like doing the final battle between the rebels who you represent and the Imperials.
Well.
And it's in the final fight of this chapter that we encounter the ravens that have shields. And we currently don't have a great way to combat that. I'm just gonna... give me fruit, give me fruit, give me fruit, give me fire. Even though I'm gonna start losing health, I don't know why I did that.
Ravens exploded in its gaze, and with every
no, heck off. Ah, not good.
He would die every inch hero. Spectacularly.
Give me fruit, give me fire.
The legendary heroes of
what was I gonna say? Oh, there is a way to get rid of the shields.
I couldn't remember anymore.
But it's a skill that you learn later on.
Who needed bridges anyway?
You can actually cut the shields in half later on, but for now the only way we can combat the shields is by throwing enemies into the shields. And you'll see here at the beginning how I do that, because the very first two enemies that are going to spawn are going to be the Raven with the shield and a Raven without the shield. I'm going to try to grab the Raven without the shield before I get the slow motion. There we go. I'm going to try to turn the Raven over here. Alright, we got the hit off before it hit us. And hopefully the core doesn't interrupt us too much. Okay, cool. It didn't keep me from being able to get rid of the other Raven. Oop. Alright, and that's the end of the first truth. This is where I normally have a hard time pausing and quitting to the main menu, so I'm going to cross my fingers and hope that this works. There's the Frog King.
Reynardo fell to his knees. The Emperor's bodyguards were lined up before his ship. Fierce ravens, all.
And Zenobia, who's the Frog King's, right there, the cat, the Frog King's adopted daughter, is about to, like, cast some crazy magic.
All he could do was fire the core.
But all Reynardo's gonna do is shoot off his giant soccer ball and fucking blow up the whole thing.
Flames, disintegrated and blew away. So they had one.
So the truth we learned from this story is that the core is unstable and it'll kill everyone if you try to use it.
Still see it through his sleeves and through the flesh of his arm. And then he felt
because we won, but we also lost because we kind of got consumed by flames.
And then he felt nothing.
There you go. That's the end of the first story.
Okay, that was weird.
I'm gonna see if I can restart the main menu now.
He just died. Instead, he was on the Farfarer, sailing away from Ubar.
I'm afraid.
And
I'm gonna do it now. Hopefully, this will work. I need to figure out the timing on the restart.
The clouds.
Okay, we're good. We're good to go. Cool. We're going.
It was time to choose.
So now we're starting over.
The rebellion was in trouble.
We're playing through the second truth.
For the secret rebel base.
I waited like several seconds longer than I should have, but
pieces of the Sky Ripper had surfaced.
that's fine.
Renato knew that using it could go catastrophically wrong, but he was sure he could figure out how to use it safely. Also, a temple had risen out of empty desert. The Emperor had brought the Sky Ripper.
So this opens up a new path with this temple, but we're not going to go to the temple.
Could this be where the Iblis Stone was?
And that is where you find the Iblis Stone. We'll learn about the Iblis Stone
thought Renato.
a little bit later.
On the other hand,
we'll learn about that in the final truth.
Needed rescuing. Lapino was no game changer, but could Renato really leave an old friend to the Ravens?
So we're actually going to play through the Lapino story again. The only thing we're going to change in Truth 2 is the fourth path.
Apparently managed to confuse the judge by
and the paths change a little bit depending on
a winged horse.
what you've played so far. So you'll immediately notice that this isn't playing the same way as the first time we played the Lapino path. Oh, that one's got a shield.
Had everybody fled the Ravens?
I need to find.
The Ravens had taken the town. Renato had seen villages emptied like this. All the people taken away to be sacrificed.
I gotta relearn all this.
Rituals.
We gotta go down in there.
Renato hoped the people were just hiding.
And then there'll be a statue down here.
Renato felt like he was ready to learn new things. Thank goodness he didn't have to go to school for
Alright, now we got 2 more dashes, which is great. And then we gotta go in the well, that's right. No, hit the one that... yuck. There we go. That was kind of slow, but whatever.
Renato, ravens were landing everywhere. The advanced guard.
I'm gonna put some in the combo.
If they got to Lapino first, they'd eat him for breakfast. Or a snack. Ravens weren't picky. If they got hungry, they sometimes forgot.
I thought I didn't kill that one, but I did, I guess. So this was super quick, as you can tell. It did not take much time at all for us to make it through this story.
Dirty and bloody.
I always forget what to call them. Stories, chapters, paths, whatever. But that was super quick. And that's been like optimized. There are a couple runners, like there's a person named Fosgrim, I think, that has like world record by a giant amount.
Lemon squeezy. Capture the Emperor's greatest.
I think Fosgrim and someone else is like pathed out like the quickest way to get through all the stories, considering a lot of things.
He could still get to the core of the
I think the slightly longer paths are front-loaded because
it must have great
on the back end you have a lot of like enemies or something, I guess. I don't know. Harder enemies, I guess. Shit, I can't remember.
It's beautiful.
Don't trust me.
Thought Renato. He was thrilled to be back with his old war buddy. He'd missed the mad rabbit, but something was not quite right.
I definitely have to recall all of this more better.
There was something sour in the air.
Oh yeah, from this part.
Like the earth had ruptured over something that had been fermenting for a very long time.
Thankfully, if you just do it quickly, they're never in your way.
Hooked. Renato felt wrong all over. He could feel an almost palpable sickness in the air.
Am I going the right way? I'm afraid I'm not going the right way.
It would look like
this is going to take me to like a chest, isn't it? Yep. Can I just go this way?
Quieter than it had been.
Nope. I went the wrong way.
A few birds. You didn't catch the ravens.
I think I went through like a forested area that I didn't want to go through.
Dying ones. No healthy ones. I'm getting a bad feeling about this. Renato thought.
Yeah, I meant to go this way.
Maybe Lapino was right. Maybe they should have kidnapped Zenobia instead of coming here.
I hadn't even done this path until I started the speed run. So I gotta do bottom.
Of course there was a puzzle. You couldn't expect the transcendent emperor to bury a god's eye in a leather sack where anyone could pick it up.
last fight. No, of course I attacked them. Please let there be one more.
But surprisingly unwounded.
Alright.
As he held the radiant icosahedron,
the radiant icosahedron.
Queasy, like dozens of tiny.
So we're currently kind of working down the path of the core again, but the final path, the final choice that we're going to make in terms of which path to take will change the ending.
Taking it could shatter the Empire's ability.
But the first three is going to be the same. So we did Lapino, we did Core, and now we're about to do the Outpost,
rebel prisoners,
which we also did in the first story.
For a hero like Reynardo.
Also fast.
But what if Lapino lost the core to the Empire? That could be a good.
You can see the little icon in the bottom right tells you you're taking the core path.
Ready to take that risk?
And now nothing appears here because you don't know.
Brought the core to the scientists himself.
So we're going to take the same path. Because we know what's fast.
As Lapino vanished into the wilds of the Nexus, Reynardo vaguely remembered Lapino had a baby daughter, didn't he? And he told her mother he was going out to get some Easter eggs, and he'd never come back.
Of course I attacked.
But Reynardo was relieved not to carry the core anymore. He was already feeling better.
Attack the one with the shield. Good job, me.
Right. And if Reynardo
I need
could
to put
take
more
the
into
outpost,
combo.
He'd have access to all the Empire's
I might put some into health later,
sector, right?
just to be safe. But for now, should be good. Oh, there we go.
This was way better than being able to shrink down to the size of an ant. What was that all about, anyway?
Oh, of course I left that one alive.
Reynardo caught his breath. His joints still
Grab.
hurt, but
Grab.
he couldn't feel the poison in his system anymore. He'd let the armature slip out of his hands to save his friend Lapino.
Drop in, drop in, drop in.
Of course he had to let Lapino take the core. The rebellion needed every man doing his duty. And the
Yeah, I'd like
Rabbanino
to
were
submit this
taking
run to
on
no
Imperial
reset as well, but I just gotta
right?
get to where I'm feeling comfortable with the resets to main menu. Alright, this is another new enemy. This one like explodes on you. As you might guess from how it looks. Nope! Okay, good. Not ideal, but I'll take it over the damage. So if you throw someone at that enemy, it'll just sit there and kind of like tick like a bomb.
Reynardo took the outpost with a song in his heart.
If you hit a wall,
Soon, he was stuffing his sack with key messages from and to the fleet. The observatory had been
wall.
sacked by ravens. Lapino
Alright, hold on.
and
Let
all
me make
the
sure I make the right
scientists
choice
had been
here.
taken to the mountains.
I picked the base last time. This time I'm gonna pick Lapino.
Why had he trusted Lapino again? And now the Empire had the core. Reynardo hailed the rebel base to warn them. But their far speaker didn't croak back.
In the
Was
edge of
base under attack
stairs.
too?
That seems super finicky.
Reynardo
That's-
felt a twinge of doubt. Should he have gone to the base? No. Logically, wherever they'd taken Lapino was probably where they took the core, right? Oh, why
Warlock out of the way.
for once not have got himself captured? Was that too much to ask? He shouldn't be too hard on the rest.
Start.
He meant well, and he was.
That it? Oh man, that was really good.
You had to admire that.
I was able to double up on those every time.
Imagine getting a horse up in one of these things.
Do you mean like
He would be cursing
on the
blue
sides
streak.
of the stairs or like right in the middle of the stairs? Oh good, I was able to get the shield out of the way immediately. Like on each step. stare. You know what I mean? I don't know. I was trying to do like a visual thing, but that is useless. When you like really getting a rhythm with these attacks, it feels so good.
Where were they holding Lupino anyway?
Also, the narrator's pretty good at invoking lots of different references to things. Oh, the railing like on the sides?
And the usual scouts.
I feel like I've been going up the middle sometimes and dropping, but maybe I'm just not paying very close attention.
Oh, trust Lupino to screw up even getting captured. But what was this rebellion for anyway? Well, Lupino was a useless goof. But he was a
There's
friend.
a little skip you can do here.
Friends didn't matter anymore. What was the point of winning
in
this
like a
war?
little hooking section where you can hook in between some icicles, but I haven't been able to do that like super consistently. Maybe you're right.
He felt like Tarzan.
Right here. Like you can activate and then do the hook here. Oh, look, it
The
worked.
rebellion would soon be engaging.
Because you're supposed to wait until the fire knocks down those icicles.
All Reynardo had done was save a
Yeah,
friend.
maybe you're right.
Didn't
Maybe I just need to be a little bit more careful. Alright. Maybe I am
At the end of
bonking.
the mountain path, Reynardo came to a clearing. There was a campfire, raven feathers, and Lupino's lucky deck of cards. Well, that wasn't good. Reynardo hoped Lupino would not try to cheat his captors at cards. Ravens were much better than weasels at counting, and they had a very poor sense of humor. Then,
So some of y'all already know how
saw
these
what he
stories
hoped
like play
never to
out.
see. Fresh scraps of
Lupino's
rabbit
supposed to
fur.
be your best friend, but
Ragged,
Lupino's setting you up throughout this entire
Ravens
story.
would eat anything.
By Grabthar's hammer! I will avenge you!
The rebels had
So
assembled their
Reynardo's like, oh no, my best friend, Lupino, I'm gonna avenge you. You've clearly been wronged by the Ravens and been tricked and all that
If he could
garbage.
reach the Emperor before the rest of the rebels did, maybe
Spoiler.
he could settle this without too much bloodshed. He set
We
sail,
are the ones being
and the
duped.
Farfarer shot forward.
Lupino's setting you up because Lupino's a spy for the Imperial
Poor
Army.
Lupino had never been a great warrior. The Mad Rabbit was good for a lark and a laugh.
Yeah, see, it dropped there. Maybe I was too close to the
The
edge.
thought of ravens eating him made
Yeah,
Reynardo
he's rugging on
furious.
you.
The way they were eating up the land, the way the Emperor was eating up the people with his new
Alright, let's put
bloodthirsty
some points into
ways.
combo.
He would make them all pay. Swell.
Alright, finishing off combo.
Always wanted to do that.
Come here. Heckin'. Oh god! Wow, I barely got the counter off there. Oh, get away. Alright, I'll take it. Didn't take any damage on certain slopes. Yeah, it's hard to tell. I may have to dig through the Discord and see
Clever engineer named Elon
if they have any
Muskrat started
information.
making floating
Elon Muskrat. I have not seen the Elon Muskrat comment before. I didn't even read the whole thing. Oh god, that was so close to being bad news. Okay, there we go. Thanks, I hate it, yeah. I killed Crutch. Oh, Road Redemption. That's a game I missed. That was a fun game. Fun video game. Of course. Oh, get away. Okay,
beat
God.
Reynardo at hot potato.
Alright, as long as we're avoiding taking lots of damage, that's great. Even if it's a little slower.
Every objective to save.
Oh, the hot ice bunnies. Yeah. Man, I want to submit Bloodstain to No Reset as well.
Pino, he realized.
No Reset, this game, Captain Toad. I think those are going to be 3 games I
looks out
submit.
for his friends, even when they're gone. He would send Lupino an honor guard of ravens to serve him in the halls of the Valiant. He would avenge him.
Fruit?
Reynardo's blood
Oh,
was-
hell yeah.
He just needed to smash something.
Alright, one fight here, I believe. That's not what I wanted to do. Okay, oof. Okay. There you are. I missed you! Oh god, that was close. I am getting very lucky right now. And by lucky, I mean I'm just playing. Getting super close on a lot of these. Dropped it because I hit the side there. Okay. I'm like pushing myself right up against the edge here. That was what Dagger said at the beginning of his run. Yeah, look, I'm in the middle right there when I dropped it. Just dropping it right there too, but maybe the rails aren't physically where they appear to be, like where they actually are. Oh shit, the buff worms. These are the last enemies you encounter. They buff the other enemies. I need to. And they're like stronger and they attack a lot faster if they get buffed by the buff worm. I don't know what they're actually called because I don't read. I'm a speedrunner. I don't even know if they even attack. Oh, I get the I'm about to break part. I did say something about what did I say? One step closer to the yeah, that's what he says.
Finally, he reached the Emperor's ship.
So you were like, oh, there's Lupino. Lupino's still alive. I can save Lupino.
Alive.
My good rabbit friend Lupino.
I'll save you! He shouted with joy and flung himself at the ravens. Oh, you shouldn't have, said Lupino when the last raven was down. Renato threw his arms around his best friend. I had to come.
I love you.
I love you, man. You really, really shouldn't have, said Lupino. And Renato felt a rather sharp pain in his back. As he collapsed, Lupino took the dagger out of Renato's back and wiped it off on Renato's sleeve. Why? You always have to be the hero. Brave Renato, epic Renato, super sexy Renato.
Super sexy Renato.
I loved you. And you thought I was the idiot, said Lupino as Renato
Stupid.
died.
Yeah, stupid. Before I could even
Renato
finish it.
stared at the
Stupid,
book.
sexy Renato.
He was still alive.
Alright. That's
Again.
story 2.
And still only flying away from
I'm gonna make sure the save is all the way done before I exit. Alright, we should be good. Quit the main menu. I swear to God, if you don't let me restart.
The clouds
Cool.
parted
Alright.
over the Isles
Truth
of
3.
Boreas. It was time to choose.
Because if you quit too early,
The
you have to
rebellion
replay that
was in
last
trouble.
battle again.
Ravens were scouting.
Alright,
for
so
the
we learned
secret
Truth
rebel
2.
base.
Truth 2.
They
Lupino,
needed
not our
a
best
game
friend.
changer.
Kind of a
Pieces of
jackass.
The Sky Ripper had surfaced. Renato knew that
So
using
we're
it
gonna
could go
just completely
catastrophically
ignore
wrong,
Lupino for a bit.
but he was sure he could figure out how to use it safely. Also,
What we're actually gonna
use
do in
another
Truth
empty
3
desert.
is hit up that
The
armature.
Emperor had brought the Sky Ripper pieces up out of ancient burial by
Because
his
that's
obscene
faster than these other
rituals.
2.
Could this be where the Iblis stone was hidden? Someone better get it before he does.
And as you
Thought
learn
about it.
things, the narrator
Also,
says things
old
differently
friend
here, so he'll say
Lupino
something
needed
different about
rescuing.
Lupino here.
Of course. Renato had a pretty strong suspicion that Lupino had betrayed the rebellion. But could Renato really leave an old friend to the Ravens?
So we're gonna pick the armature here. This is the thing that the core goes into to create the entire like super weapon. But
As he
we're
set
not
foot on
gonna
the island,
worry about the entire
Renato
like
couldn't
story
help
about the
feeling a bit
core.
curious.
Oh shit! I've already gone the wrong way.
Was Lupino still waiting to be rescued? No. He was probably drinking champagne with the Ravens.
Damn, I'm totally forgetting where I gotta go here.
Did ravens drink champagne? Did rabbits? Renato felt oddly thirsty, come to think of it. Why?
Almost done filling up my. Oh yeah, there's this section with. Oh god. All right, we're just gonna wait, I guess. Because you don't recover health in between stories, so if you take damage early on, then you're stuck with that damage. Okay, cool, that worked out really well.
Who had built this castle?
Normally I have to wait for them to turn around and come back.
What monstrous weapon lay hidden within their
Oh,
walls?
I still can't level up yet.
The Sky Ripper could destroy anything it touched, or so the legend said.
I probably take more damage from
As the
gogglers than I do
Transcendent Emperor
anything
had
in
fought
this
the lost
game,
gods
except for maybe the
thousands
last
of
story.
thousands
The last
of
story's pretty intense.
But Renato had been through war.
Boom!
The only
Exploded.
master
Holy
with a
shit, there's so
sword
many of these.
Okay, this is yours.
Whoa! Okay, that was
I
fast.
couldn't hear his enemy's answer.
Am I going the right way? Shit, I can't remember if I'm going the right way or not. I think I need to go through that door. Speed tech followed by this. Normally it's these green doors that you need the hero door to open that are the way to go. Yeah, this is the way to go. Oh! Oh! Well, I got killed super fucking fast. Alright, restart. Thankfully, the checkpoint restarts aren't too bad. Let's just take it easy. Oh, get out of the way. Alright, cool.
I'll just have a dash, thought Renato.
I'll just have a dash! Oh, God. I think it's right then left. Yeah. I can't put any into combo yet. I'll just put some into health then.
There it was.
Okay.
Sky
This probably
River's
won't be a
arms.
PB. I've had to like move around a little bit more than I
Engineers,
should,
how
like
is it
get
part
lost
of
in a couple
weapon at
spots.
all? He'd have to ask a scientist.
But if I don't die at all in the last story, then it might be, because I die a lot in the last story. It's hard to
Well,
make it through that without
there
dying
was
one or two
another
times.
island he could reach.
Alright, so I did Armature. Now we're going to go
Zenobia
to
had just invaded
Zenobia.
it with her
So
father's
this is going to
Raven
be
battalions.
the story where you learn a
She
lot
must
about
be encamped
Zenobia.
there still. But fighting Zenobia now, that made no sense at all. He'd already sacrificed one friend to get this armature, was it? He didn't
I
need
guess
to hurry to face
technically Zenobia is
She would find him.
a princess? Question mark? Adopted by a frog?
her. The truth is, though, he wanted to see her, wasn't it?
Is
It had been
Zenobia a
dozen
character
years
from
since Sword
Resident
from
Evil?
school. He'd followed every rumor about her, every scrap of news.
Do I know? Not
that he
as
still
much as I
loved her.
thought I knew.
After all,
I
she
thought
was his
Resident Evil.
enemy.
Very possible.
No, it was solely because.
Oh.
No, you're
Yeah,
enemy.
Revelations. You're gonna get me with
Wouldn't like to
Revelations.
see her.
Oh God.
Even if they
Okay,
faced
that
off across
that
sword
worked.
points, as
That
they did
worked.
so many
I'll
times
take
at
it.
school. The world
I need to play
was a less
Revelations.
interesting place without her.
I can't be talking about any sort of Resident Evil lore. Certainly if Dagger's around.
Renato wasn't.
Oh, yeah, you did
entirely
speedrun it, that's
sure
right.
How he was going to capture Zenobia. She'd be expecting him.
That doesn't mean you
And
should
he
know
didn't
the
have
lore.
Pino to cook up a clever plan. Why was it again that he hadn't got the core? Maybe because the results tended to be disastrous.
Just grab.
These streets were
God.
familiar.
This is going really
The
well.
sword for school was closed now, but he had been down that street 1,000 times. He knew that pub. He knew that alley. He knew the alley behind it much.
Get out of the way! Yay!
Zenobia had chosen to invade this island herself.
Okay, that was super slow, but I'll take it. I still have a lot of health, and that's important. Look at this guy. I'll go world record.
Renato slinked through
I'm
Zenobia's
Dagger.
ship,
I'm
making
bad
no
at
sound
speedruns,
all.
but I got world record.
Where were her guards? Finally,
That's what you sound
That makes
like.
no sense. It's a trap.
It makes no sense. You also had Resident Evil 2 world record for a little bit. I'll bring my
Renato
interrogators.
came face to face with the Emperor. Maybe he could assassinate him.
Oh wait, I gotta make sure I know what I'm doing. Meet Emperor. That's what I'm doing
Safer
here.
To turn Zenobia against her father.
So we're trying to convince Zenobia. We're trying to convince
It was a
Zenobia
short,
that
safe
the
landing.
Frog King is
At least
just
this
wants to
part of the Nexus
sacrifice her,
hadn't changed too much.
which is true.
Zenobia had been taking
But
him to the
we
Imperial
have a hard
Army.
time, you know,
She'd
actually
never
doing the
expect him
convincing.
to go there by himself. Well, maybe she would.
No, I just
Never
want
knew
to.
with her.
Okay, good. That's what I wanted. That is exactly what I wanted. I feel like 4 or 5 times already I've like done the little counter toss thing like right before I've been hit. Okay. We're gonna get a fire up here. I like how I knocked those two down. But I don't attack either of them. There we go. As long as I get them. Okay, cool. Oh, I'm taking lots of damage.
And I was just getting warmed up. Bernardo
Okay, that was fun. That was a lot of fun. I love it.
She'd suspected a trick. Now he'd vanished. She would
okay, well that was
guess
definitely me running into the rail.
along.
But I don't think that one was.
Maybe she wouldn't use the Sky River. At least not without
I mean,
taking it to the scientists.
most world records do end up being taken, you know.
Meanwhile, the Emperor would be coming to the outpost personally. This could be good.
That's just how it be. Except race driving, of course. We're talking like Joe DiMaggio hit streak type records with that. Is anyone ever going to beat my time? Highly unlikely. No, I really wanted to hit that warlock before it could stand up again. Alright, I'm gonna need a... There we go, thank you. Thankfully they spawn another raven for you if you kill all the ravens that you can use to throw at the shield ravens. Otherwise you'd kind of soft lock there without the skill to knock the sword out of their hands.
Well,
right. What's next?
Job well done.
Going to the mountains, meeting up with Zenobia.
All sorts of disarray, but maybe he could find her in the mountains. She always used to go to the mountains to hide from the world. Maybe he could even turn her against her father. Or maybe he could reap the benefits of the chaos he had sown.
So Renardo and Zenobia have been like long-time rivals for whatever reason. Some trope of a story between some dude and a lady. But secretly they love one another.
He wondered if he should have just told her the truth about her father.
Am I already going
the Emperor
wrong
had
way?
adopted her from a stray. That was the source of all
I feel like
her
this is
loyalty.
not the right way.
But even then, he'd
Yeah,
been
it's
dreaming
the
of a
wrong way.
bargain with the lost gods. They alone.
Oh, I have to go all the way around.
The
Shit.
Emperor would have to seal that bargain with the life of someone who truly loved him.
Alright, I don't care about your
And who
damn
else
chest.
truly loved
One day
him?
I'll learn
But how
the
could
correct
Ronaldo
path to
tell
take.
her that now? Why would she ever believe him?
I played through that first
The
truth so
platform
many
used a
times and
hybrid
didn't play
propulsion
through any
system
of
fueled by
this.
anti-gravity and wishful thinking.
I'll just... Okay, there's a buff raven there. Gotta be careful. Oh! Miss me. Oh, shit! Alright, thanks. Appreciate that! Oh, God. Okay. I might just want to intentionally die here in a second. Because if you respawn, you get half
The funny
your health.
thing was, she should have trusted him. He told
10
her the
health,
truth, the whole
not
truth,
the
and
best to
nothing
work
but
with.
the truth. Oh, all right. The truth was, he'd played her like a fiddle. And how often had he ever done that? She was so smart. Smarter than him, really.
Problem is I can still win fights at 10 health, so, you know. Just don't take a hit, forehead.
Well, they really needed to redecorate anyway.
Alright. We might be done with fights in this chapter. See if I can do this skip again right here. Oh, I had it, and then I missed it. Alright, now I do it.
Renato.
Oh, there's some apples there. Now we're back at 50. Roll Tide.
Fortunately, the Emperor thought it was all a trap. He even mistrusted his own daughter. Renato couldn't have done better if he'd planned it.
Alright, health. Okay, we can't put anything into anything yet. More stamina. Yeah, we'll take more stamina. Now we have 5.
What have you done to me? Zenobia demanded. My own father thinks I'm a traitor. So, but I'm loyal.
I'm loyal.
You're a bastard, Renato.
Loyal till the end.
Now, you love that about me. You really did won the court, didn't you? And the Iblis Stone. Yep. He gloated. You get all that? She said to the fast speaker Toad he'd failed to spot. I am so relieved, my daughter.
I am so relieved, my daughter.
And Zenobia got into her ship and flew off.
What is it? The boss says. What are you loyal to?
This was very bad.
The mission,
in her father's good graces, and both of them ready to
or
use
your country.
He got back
Whatever the shit boss says.
Briefly,
MGS3.
Renato thought of fleeing. The odds were surely against him. Never tell me the odds, he told himself.
Let's make this the greatest 10 minutes of our lives.
To trust his gut. And so he sailed on to attack the fleet, alone if necessary.
What is a man? Just a miserable pile of secrets. Anyway, have at you.
They were disorganized. The Empire had
That's the way they say pile in Alabama. Pal. It's spelled like P-A-L. Pal.
Pinpointed on a map. There was still time to turn around, wasn't
A
there?
miserable pile of secrets.
Turning around. Heroes don't
I
turn
miss
around,
Alabama.
they just own their screw-ups and
Aha.
turn them into impossible victories, right?
Alright, there's the buff ravens. Let's get those ass hats out of the way. Oh god, they attack so fast. Oh, shit off! Don't throw the poppy ones. They'll blow up in your face and kill you dead.
Hey, who do I have to kill?
Try that shit again.
You? Okay.
Let's try to suck less this time. Okay, I'm just gonna let you explode. Oh, fuck off! God, they're so fast. They knocked the shit out of me. God, these things are tough. Alright, we got 7 health. We're good to go. Oh, shit off. Fuck off. Fuck face. Alright, we're probably gonna die here. Not gonna lie. Okay. Oh, so close. I was just barely on the outer radius of that explosion. Alright, we're back to 62 health. Alright, we're gonna throw you way over there. Nope. Go to hell. You blow up with them. Oh, just outside of the radius. Lucky bastard. Alright.
I wish somebody had been watching.
He's talking about Zenobia. Okay, I'm gonna throw you over there. No! Oh, God! Oh, come on. You barely missed that bird. Go to heck.
Renato's personal battle was going fairly well. The Ravens immediately in front of him were no quicker or tougher than usual. Where was the power of the core?
Not the quickest run I've ever done in my life.
And where was Zenobia? She must be up to something.
My PB is a 146, I think.
It was all going surprisingly well.
I think I'm gonna come over that.
It was definitely easier to fight inanimate objects.
Oh, come on. Okay, oh, just stay away. Okay. Okay, that worked reasonably well. My hands are sweating. Oh god, I'm gonna get hit! Okay, I didn't get hit. My knees are not weak, though. I have very strong knees.
Wanted a flying carpet. This was more like a flying table.
Oh, we're going this way.
But it would do.
Get out of the way, Cole. Yeah, see, it's dropping right in the middle, so I don't think it's the edge, per se. My palms are sweaty. Oh, come on, I barely missed you. which means I did miss you, to be fair. God, get out of the way. Alright, yeah, just stand right there in the radius. Nope. Go to hell. Go to hell, birds. Go directly to hell. I got a place for you to go, and it's called hell. Thanks for watching. Do not collect $200.
He came to
All right.
Zenobia and the Emperor.
This is truth number 3.
Sealing up a kind of squat coffin. banded with
Squat
lead.
coffin.
So glad you're here.
So glad
Croaks
you're
the
here.
You will be witness to my final victory.
That's creepy, Dad.
That's creepy, Dad.
But thank you. Because of your shenanigans, we tested the core. It's really unstable. It could have blown us all up. It could, said Reynardo, a little frustrated that she'd figured it out. Anyway, we already destroyed your secret base, so we don't need a super weapon. We're just going to bury it. Do we, torture you? Or give you a medal? Sometime later, Reynardo got an invitation to attend the Emperor's ritual sacrifice of his daughter. They took him out of his dungeon cell and gave him all his medals to wear. A little while after that, the lost gods returned, and the sun went black, and the Emperor ate his soul.
What a great ending.
And just like that, he was alive again.
All right, that's truth number
Back
3.
on the
You didn't
farm
really,
era, still
you didn't really
feeling
find out too
very
much from me
lost.
skipping a bunch of stuff there.
The book was
But the truth there is that Zenobia still has feelings for Reynardo.
the clouds parted.
All right, hey,
over the Isles
I
of
figured out how to
Wars.
restart the game.
It was
Amazing.
time to choose. The
Truth 4.
rebellion was in
We're
trouble.
working on truth 4 now.
Ravens were scouting for the secret rebel
So what we know
base.
so far,
They needed a game changer.
this soccer ball
Pieces of the
thing is
sky
really
were
unstable
confused.
and will kill everyone,
Reynardo
even though
knew
it's supposed to be
that
the
using it
super
could go
weapon.
catastrophically wrong.
Lupino's a traitor, even though he's
He was
acting like
sure
he's
he
our
could
best
figure out
friend.
how to use it safely.
And Zenobia, even though
Also,
she's the daughter of the
the
Emperor
temple
and
had
we're the
risen out of
rebels,
empty desert.
she
The
has
Emperor
feelings
had brought
for us, and we have feelings for her.
Of ancient burial by his obscene
But we got
ritual.
one more thing we got to do.
Could
And we
this
got to check
be
out
where
the
the
Iblis
Iblis
Stone.
was hidden? Someone better get it before he does.
So let's head to the temple.
And also, his old friend Lupino needed rescuing. Of course, Reynardo had a pretty strong suspicion that Lupino had betrayed the rebellion. But could Reynardo really leave an old friend to the
I think I got this game for free on Steam. Uh-oh. Rimby.
Every child could
Too
sing
much
verses
Thon,
about
not
the
enough
Sky River,
Rimby.
But ancient codices held hints of other things. A stone that ate
Oh my god.
A ruby that drank blood. A jewel that only a
A
righteous
ruby
man
that
could
drank
give away.
blood. That's
Were
scary.
all these things
Hey
the
Remy,
Iblis
come here,
Stone?
pup. You're a good boy,
All
you know
hidden in
that?
a buried
Why you
temple.
gotta be so angry,
Another
son?
ancient item that was only resurfacing now. Drawn
What
up
is
from
it,
the
Pop-Pop?
deeps by the Emperor's horrific rituals.
Remy should drink blood. That's what the B stands for. Oh shit! I forgot there's a fight here. Of course, any game that has an elevator that has enough space for enemies like this is definitely going to have some fights in it. I really need to pick up that buff worm. But I did a great job of not ever hitting it. How are you going to give me 2 shield birds and 1 not shield bird? That's real nice. You know that? I gotta wait for another one to spawn. There we go. Are you shitting me? Okay. I can work with that.
He smelt burnt foot. The ravens.
He smelt burnt
were
foot.
here, clawing
Remy
frustration.
world record blood,
They were
yes.
still
Yeah.
searching for a way in.
Oh yeah, that is true.
And he
Red
hadn't
like
come too
roses.
late.
Alright, we gotta max out the combo.
Always wanted to do that.
We're about to start cutting lots of people down here in a minute. Or we're just gonna... God! We're just gonna swing at nothing even though there's like 17 enemies around us. I love it. We are really not building a combo at all right now. Oh, please. Okay. I'm just gonna let you explode.
Sorry, mustache, thought Renato.
Gotta go fast. Alright, let's not get hit by fireballs as I almost get hit by a fireball. And no! Fuck. Almost got hit twice there.
Renato was running out of ideas. Zenobia loved him to death. The Sky Ripper destroyed everything. And Lapino, a filthy traitor. Using a stone name for an evil god seemed unwise. But what else was there?
Oh god, just grab him. I suck at skipping past these things without taking damage. Okay, good. Somehow I managed to not take damage there.
The Ravens at least could not get past this point. Obviously, the temple builders knew how to deal with tomb raiders.
Oh, no.
Renato wondered what would happen if he jumped. Would he be rescued by an emergency platform?
I gotta do a little puzzle in here. Let's take a little corner. Boop. Probably could have made that. I'm gonna play it safe. If I can, you know what? I'm not gonna wonder anything. I'm just gonna play it safe because I only have 55 health. And there's the Iblis Stone.
It was a stone of the purest blackness. It reflected no light, like a void made.
Give me blood.
It was the stone, eager, thirsty. Kill the Emperor's daughter. That seemed tempting and terribly wrong. Zenobia was the Emperor's greatest general and a potent witch. But they had been close once.
But they had been close once.
I wasn't sure he really wanted to be Emperor. Why not capture the core of Sky Ripper instead? It was the eye of a lost god, torn out by the transcendent Emperor to power his greatest weapon. Not the core.
Not the core,
said the stone anxiously.
Surely I'm gonna listen to that weird, creepy thing, right? All right, we're gonna grab the core.
The moment he landed the Farfarer, Renato had a rare feeling of regret. It's not too late, he thought. He could turn around and sail for Zenobia's island. He frowned. Wait a minute. He didn't want to kill Zenobia, did he?
Okay.
Sure, they never.
I don't know if skipping that actually speeds us up any, but I'm gonna do it anyway.
There was something sour in the air. Like the earth had ruptured over something that had been fermenting for a very long time.
Hopefully I'll start to be able to build up combos where I can chop everyone down super fast.
Where did that go to?
Okay, that was good. That was really good.
The stone hadn't lied.
Wonderfully executed.
Whispered the stone.
Oh, I kill you.
Are you afraid of it?
Don't be ridiculous. What are you talking
It
about?
chuckled.
It chuckles.
Poison I just carried. And if you try to use
Oh god!
it would explode catastrophically. Renato did not trust rocks that talked in his head.
Reynardo did not trust the rocks that talked in his head. Tell me about it. I trust all the rocks that talk in my head.
As he approached the core, the stone became hysterical. He had defeated the
I'm a big
demonic
fan of the
with
Iblis Stone.
Power of his mind. He felt invincible.
Amazing.
It was time to attack the Imperial
Alright,
outpost.
now we gotta go to the
of Nexus.
outpost.
Take the battle.
This is the
to
path where I
enemy.
definitely need notes
But
because
among the
I
huge
forget how to get
crystals,
this last
There
ending.
was also an observatory. A wise man would probably ask the
Yo,
scientists
fuck the
exactly what he
frogs.
had
We're gonna go
first.
check out the crystals.
How wise was he?
Alright, y'all.
The Nexus was infested
We're all
with
glowy.
Raven, but that didn't bother Renato. With each death, the converted Iblis stone in his gauntlets glowed brighter.
So basically, we shoved the Iblis stone into our gauntlet, and now we're like getting stronger.
Wasn't he? Well, he wasn't good. He was a warrior. They're supposed to be bloodthirsty.
But like the Iblis stone's causing Reynardo to kind of lose his mind. So you'll hear the narrator kind of reflect that over the course of the next couple paths.
Don't look down, he thought.
Oh, I missed. There we go. There we go. That was good.
The core, absorbed in the stone, was doing its job perfectly.
Leveled up.
Renato could feel
I
a little
can-
eldritch jolt every time he downed a Raven.
I can finish off
But
my
then it
combo.
flowed into the glowing stone the way water flows down.
Stone in a gauntlet, yeah.
It all felt
Original.
perfectly natural, as if all his life, this was what he had been meant to do.
Yeah, I feel like it's dropping like right in the middle. Oh god, okay, we barely got that off again. Okay, cool. Get away from me. You creep. Oh, there's more of y'all, of course. No, God! I hate you. Alright. Yeah, give me another bird.
Renato tore through the last remaining guards at the outpost like hot coffee through snow.
Like
There
hot
was a
coffee
frost
through
in
snow.
Zenobia. And she was. She
All right.
wanted him to come back to base.
Zenobia.
They had plans to discuss and a medal to give him. A large golden medal. Great, said Renato. Let's talk about who else I can kill. Then the far speaker croaked again. Hello, Renato.
Hello, Reynardo.
If you get sick of slaughtering second-rate birds in the Nexus, I'm waiting for you in the mountains.
Zenobia. She missed him. She loved him. Once she saw how awesome he'd become, maybe she'd join him.
I'm awesome.
Kiss and...
Kiss me.
Well, if she did refuse for some reason, he was no match for him now.
Wait, oh no! Did my oh god. Okay, no, we're good, we're good. Holy crap, that scared the crap out of me. Alright. My computer, or my controller
So where
unplugged.
was this ambush?
That's what that was.
Renato couldn't wait. At Sword Fu school, she'd always
I like
studied
that they
a
call
little
it Sword
harder,
Fu.
practiced a little longer, complained,
That was a very
Really
spooky
lovely.
sound.
and then she'd become a sorceress. He'd always known he'd have to take her by surprise or not at all. But
What
this
are you
would be
doing?
a surprise.
Oh, I knocked him off! Get out of here. Oh god, scary, scary, scary. No, get away.
That's
Alright, I'll take it.
how we do it, said Renato to himself.
This how we do it. Alright, let's go. Then we got a fight right here. Wow, that's a baby fight. Surely you're gonna give me... No, okay, it's just two of them. Okay, I'll take it. I'll take those two every day. Oh god, there's so many of the shield ones. I want you.
There was a sign. The mountain paths were infested with
Take the
ravens.
goat across
That
first.
was swell. Every time he cut one down, the stone glowed a little brighter. In fact, everything...
I can't believe how many times I've missed.
How white the
Oh
stone
god, okay, I didn't miss that
How
time at
very
least.
blue the raven blood was. Seriously, where was she? He wanted to try his new strength against hers.
Oh, that was the only one that spawned. That's weird. I feel like I was standing in a spot where a bird should spawn, because usually there's not just like one that spawns there. Maybe more speed tech.
Come over here.
Come over here. Haha, Mortal Kombat. Okay. You look at that sick dashing there. 2 movements. Made it across that platform.
He'd once met a pirate captain. He used hooks to get around his ship. What was his name again?
Who was the one that used the hooks? Can I do it this time? Hell yeah! Oh no, I'm gonna get hit. Okay, I didn't get hit. Cool.
He found a source of great power.
That's like the one speed, like actual kind of skippy thing you can do in this game. Captain Zippy. Yep, you got it. I'm actually gonna put. I'm just gonna put one in. Get some more health.
At the end of the path
was Zenobia.
I thought you were going to ambush me, he said, a little put out. I owe you better than that. I know how you feel about me, love. You want to join up with me, don't you?
Ibblestone turns you into a jackass creeper dude.
Arrogant, ham-handed, half-assed, half-witted. Oh, come on. What else are you here for? That, she said, as a dropship poured a bucket of green liquid on his head.
You got fucking Nickelodeon slime. Haha.
My power's too strong. Zenobia? Where was she? When he awoke, he was staring up at the sky. Zenobia looked down at him, frowning.
What was the name of that show? I forget.
But that'd be a bit tawdry, wouldn't it?
She was tossing the
tawdry is definitely a word that Toast would use a lot.
This is pretty.
Don't take the stone. Zenobia!
And then he fell back into sleep.
What are you doing? Don't take the Ibblestone.
Renato drank his favorite headache remedy. But it did no good. Zenobia had beaten him again. Oh, he really should have listened to the Ibblestone in the first place instead of messing around with the core. I had a bad feeling about the upcoming fight.
Remy, it's okay. It's okay, Remy. Everything's gonna be alright. We're gonna beat the game, and it's gonna be happy. No need to get angry. Remy's probably gonna start barking again, just to warn him.
Renato was bruised and tired.
He's heading to the window. I tried to stop him.
Didn't even seem scary. It felt like a
I did everything I could, which was stick my hand out and try to stop him from my chair when he walked all the way around my hand. It's really the best defense I have to offer.
That should terrify him, shouldn't it? But just felt dumb, stupid.
Why did I do that? Why did I not throw? Are there 2? Okay. Oh, frick! Okay. No, God. Okay, well, at least I got another one to throw at you. Great start, by the way. I could open those boxes for fruit, but we're not gonna do that.
Good thing Renato didn't have vertigo.
I'm supposed to spit it out. No way, Jose, am I spitting this stuff out. It tastes like fruit. Sweet bear wine. Get out of here. Oh shit! Oh, well, I'm dead.
My God. It's full of stars.
Stars. Alright, let's try that again. God, these guys are just relentless. Alright, I'm gonna need someone to help me. Frick. Not a great start.
It was all so unfair.
Oh shit, I always forget. I like calm down for a second and forget that these cannons could absolutely just kill me. Get a cheap kill.
Next time you owned a supernatural artifact that wanted tribute, He'd serve it champagne and caviar.
There's like a million references to different games and movies and everything in this. Come on, give me fruit. Oh, I don't care about your rocks. Get out of here. For once, I just want those tasty, sweet peaches. Holy shit, those buffed ravens move so fast. You have so little time to react and counter. I want to get... Yeah, get the hell out of here. Oh my god, go to hell. Okay. Yeah, I deserve that. Alright, 40 health. One more fight, I think. We are definitely not going to PvE, but that's fine. Oh shit, get around the damn thing. That was actually pretty easy. This would have to be a pretty dang good ending for me to make something happen here. I think I've lost way too much time early on.
And weeping. It's so hungry. I can't stop killing, she said. But I fed it the core of the Sky Ripper, and now it's hungry again. She wept. It was true. The Iblistone was black again. A void that seemed to suck all the light out of the sky. Take it from me, Renato.
What was quote 420?
Okay. I'll take it, he said. Yes, he thought. This is what it means to be a hero. To save the soul of even his own.
Oh yeah, it was because Greg was just spamming the shit out of quotes during one of my streams.
To accept the sword from her outstretched hand. She flipped the sword.
Oh well.
And the blade went into his gut. As the Iblistone sucked his soul into its infinite darkness.
Zenobia has a chuckle?
Something like Zenobia's chuckle.
Zenobia chuckles. Boy, do you love your lips. Oh, what the? Why the shit did I say that? Hey, Zach. Alright, here we go.
But there was Burning Uvar behind him. He still had all his destiny.
Alright.
The clouds
here we go. Nice
the
one.
Isles of Boreas.
It's fuck, Greg. It's always Greg's.
Ravens are scouting for the secret rebel base.
Greg ruined all the good quote numbers.
Pieces of the Sky Ripper had surfaced. Renata knew that using it could go catastrophically wrong.
You're tired as heck. I'm pretty tired too, but I feel like you probably
use it safely. Also, a temple.
You probably are more legitimate and you're more valid in your tiredness. Almost certainly, in fact.
Dangerous artifact.
Oh yeah, it was Uncharted 4.
It could corrupt its user into a bloodthirsty monster. Maybe you could find a way to use it. To take its power without surrendering to.
Alright, so this is where we actually beat the game.
And also, his old friend Lapino.
So you see there's a little golden key there. That means we know how to do the thing good.
Strong suspicion that Lapino had betrayed the rebellion. And he had a gut feeling that he needed to use that to his advantage.
So let's do that.
Renato
now we gotta make a sub
thing,
sub choice.
Was a traitor to the cause, and maybe Renato could use that somehow. Renato couldn't quite put his paw on when he'd realized Lapino was working for the Empire. He'd never exactly seen Lapino sending coded messages to the palace, but he was sure. The rabbit had been on
So now that we know all the 4 secrets, that the Iblis Stone is this evil soul-sucking rock, that the core in the Sky Ripper is like super unstable, that Lapino's a traitor, and that Zenobia loves us, we can use all those things together to actually reach a good ending.
How had they come to this? They'd been on so many adventures together. Lapino had talked Renato out of prison at least 4 times, and Renato had rescued Lapino from at least 2 lynch mobs.
What the f- Get out of here. That was weird.
He'd always felt that the rabbit resented him. Lapino was hilarious because he was so down on himself and everyone else. But behind the laughs, he wasn't a happy camper. Was this payback? Or did the Empire have his little white tail in a vice?
Go, go. Alright, we've now maxed out our combo. Maybe I can finally start one-shotting these enemies. Oh, there's supposed to be a fight right there. Oh. I think I was supposed to put a point into Hook, actually.
Not a hair, not a pellet. Was he
because you can, I think the next level of Hook lets you hook the shields away from the shield ravens. Oh well. There's one more? Oh, there's way more than one more. Oh, there's one of these. What the hell? Just attack. Do your sexy little twirl.
Lapino would betray him. The core was dangerous.
Okay.
Now, Renato had a fleeting idea that the 2 ideas went together somehow. And then it was gone again. Oh, damn ideas. They never stuck around when you needed them. Bloody and exhausted, Renato finally reached Lapino.
I don't know if you can skip through these or not.
Practicing shuffling his
Maybe for the last chapter you can't. Oh no, you can.
The ravens are coming. Now, I got a clever plan to kidnap Zenobia. Renato wanted to clap
know you're the
on
bad
the
guy,
Rabbit.
Rabbit.
You're a traitor, and I'm not falling for it. But if there was one thing Renato was sure of, it was that the core of the Sky River was dangerous mostly to its user. If he could put it in the Emperor's hands, old Isengrim III might blow himself and his fleet up with it. Yes, that was it.
We're smart. We got the plan.
Right. Now, all Renato had to do was fight his way through Zenobia's invading troops, sneak onto her ship and into her bedroom, and kidnap her without any of her dozens of guards alerting her. Then, he would rely on her love for him to convince her how evil her father was, so she'd run away with him instead of going back to her father, who was going to blow himself up. It did sound a little risky. But Renato had a feeling it would work out somehow. It always did.
No, I want to attack the buff worm. I gotta fight both of these. Are they trying to buff one another? I didn't know they could do that. That was suboptimal.
Firewalls
we gotta go
only
this
let
way.
you through if they think you're hot enough.
Wow, narrator. Get the hell out of here. Yeah. The buff worms aren't dangerous alone, but they still kind of suck. Alright. Gotta be careful about the goggler or whatever they're called down here, but I know the little skip to get past some stuff. I'm just gonna wait for it to turn. I can't afford to take a lot of damage in the last chapter, because the very last path, the final fight, is gonna cause me problems.
Huh? A lever? That was new. Most people still use doorknobs.
Alright. Now we gotta make a choice right here with Lapino. We gotta send Lapino away with the...
when Lapino showed up.
With the Iblis Stone, I think.
Disheveled and distraught.
They jumped us.
Oh, they got the core.
Oh, they got the core. Oh, it was all going according to plan, thought Renato. Now he just needed Zenobia on his side. Yes, that was even better. The Iblis Stone.
Yeah, I think I'm already behind world record.
And then the Emperor would have
I think
to
130 something is the new world record that Fosgrim has.
The gem would corrupt anyone.
And my PB is a 146, I believe.
Even Lapino. Even though Lapino was already a traitor. It would turn him against his secret master, the Emperor. He would try to make himself Emperor.
We're not too close,
And the
not too
Emperor
far from being done.
would have to defend himself with the core.
I think it's going to take more than 15 minutes, though.
He was a super genius. This is terrible.
So now we're going to trick...
If only I had gone for the Iblis
We're going to
Stone.
trick Lapino into going to grab the Iblis
in
Stone.
enemy territory. He handed Lapino a map. It gives the bearer so much power.
So much power.
We can only hope the Emperor never finds it. What was that? Said Lapino. I think someone's following us. I didn't hear anything.
Now the rabbit's going to try to act sly. Hold on, you just stay here. I got some stuff to
I'll
take
check
care
it out.
of.
And with that, Lapino hopped off with the map. If I craft a sword now, it's going to be really short.
Shit, that was a bad idea. What? Hello? Okay, well this is not going well. I don't know what was happening right there. I need to get like... Oh, come on. I was trying to... Ah! I feel like I've died there every single run that I've completed.
Kill the rebel!
I'm in a bad spot. Okay, I'm just gonna drop you. I had nowhere to throw it without taking tons of damage. Fuck! Okay! Alright, this is fun! Okay. Love it. I'm a big fan. Now just get out of this chapter. Thank you. Oh, there we go.
Renato slinks through Zenobia's ship, making no sound at all.
Oh, I gotta skip.
She was curled
I think I can
up
skip.
on her
Maybe I
bed.
can't. There we go. No, skip. There's a skip button. Let me
Forgotten how
skip.
beautiful she was. How sleek. How soft. He tapped her on the shoulder with his sword. She was made of smoke, and he noticed he had a very solid blade to his throat. Did you really think you could capture me?
As long as I come in under
Familiar
2 hours,
voice.
I'll be happy.
I just wanted to chat, said Renato. Did you ever wonder why the Emperor adopted you? He needs a sacrifice. Someone who truly loves him, to make a bargain with the lost gods. That's a vicious lie.
Vicious lie.
He wants to bring them back. That's crazy. Why would anyone... They could make him immortal. An eater of souls. And with that...
What's that,
her eyes
show?
widened.
Nick?
She understood.
Crap.
Renato told her how
I
he
can see the
rescued
dude's
priest
face.
whose order had been massacred.
It was a total
How he had slept in a
fabrication.
burnt village. At midnight,
No,
the Emperor's victims had
sorry, I
come
said
to
that
his
at the wrong
dreams
time.
To tell him of the hideous eldritch
Crap.
rituals they'd been
The dude,
sacrificing.
it's the whole like
Destinies
meme
was
compilation
kidnapping
of
Their wide,
of
sad eyes, their
that was
moist
we
noses.
made that one up.
You can't prove
That was a
I've got
complete
witness
fabrication.
at the observatory.
Didn't happen. Unlost Mysteries, yeah. Or Unsolved, yeah.
He couldn't tell her. Not yet.
Alright. Whatever it's called. Unlost? Wouldn't unlost mean that... Press X to doubt. I don't think it's unlost. What are you doing? What in the hell is the... Hello? You need to, like, not be floating. Can you do that for me? Thank you.
That had gone rather well, actually.
The damn shield bird was, like, 6 feet above me.
The rebellion had started.
I couldn't throw the bird at the bird.
Empire hushed up. Renato had rescued a priest
Not
whose
allowed.
daughter had been massacred for one book. He had slept in a burnt village. Dead kittens and puppies had come to tell him what the Emperor had done to them.
Alright, Buffworm, get the hell out of here. Oh, hell. Oh, my God. Get him. Holy shit. Get the hell out.
Don't you think I'd know?
Zenobia, I know you love your frog father, but he does not love you. Trust me, I'm a fox. Frog through. If I was really drunk right now, that would have been really funny. I may have had to stop the run. Just to laugh. Oh, I forgot about this. Oh god, I hate this. Alright.
Perfect place for a tic-tac-toe board.
Yep, let me just take that to the face. Oh, frick! Father. No. I'm so... How the hell did I not get hit there? Just let me go, let me go. Look at me go. Look at me go! Oh! Oh! One shots! One shots! One shots! Oh my god, I love it.
His hook didn't break.
So rarely I get my combo up high enough to actually utilize that combo thing and just start cutting everyone down left and right. And that gets really dangerous when those explosive ravens show up. Because you hit those and you're gonna die. You're gonna have an awful time.
Dead scientists and black feathers everywhere. The ravens.
Alright, I've got like
special care to burn the reanimate. So Renato explained.
I've got 8 minutes to beat the game. I can do this. I can actually PB.
Provoke the Emperor into using the
if I don't die.
Thus blowing up both of them and hopefully the
Wait, no, I have to go back to my base. Nope, we're not doing it. Sorry, we're not PBing. I forgot. We got 2 more things to do.
Really trust her.
We will not PB. I forget there's an extra path you have to take in the final story. Not gonna happen.
What had Zenobia gone off to do?
We made it up.
What was more important than meeting the rebel council?
This has been going not terribly well, so that's not a surprise at all. Why did I grab you?
He could trust her because she never broke.
Holy shit, move!
She could trust him because she could see right through him.
Okay, good. That actually worked out really well.
She'd probably be there well before him. She at least didn't have to fight her way through rainstorms of ravens.
Have I called a plumber to my house lately? I don't know what in the shit you're about to say, but no. Just you? Only you spawn. Okay. Alright. You say so. Alright, I can't do anything with you. That was weird.
Renato wondered idly if people who had built these poles had really, really long tentacles. As he came around the bend,
drowsy gas.
There was Lupino, unconscious on the side of the path, and Renato could smell a familiar, sweet, smoky scent. Who? Zenobia. It had to be. She never used a combat spell when she could use drowsy gas.
When she'd use her Nickelodeon slime.
She had the Iblistone. What would it do to her? She hated her father now. She'd kill him for sure. The council wouldn't mind.
Oh, come on.
Murdering her father would destroy her. He had to get to whatever ledge she
Can I at
was
least
on
get through
and
this
talk
fight
her
without
down
dying?
from it. Nana had felt better.
I'm probably gonna die here though. Oh, okay. Or not. We're still going. You know what? I'm actually gonna let the goggler kill me right here. As long as I don't quit there. Because I'm gonna need 87 health for this fight.
Long stairs.
That makes me think about elemental gimmick gear and how sad I am that I don't have a working Dreamcast right now.
So far, so good.
Yeah, not a good start. Oh god, there's so many of them! Oh, I somehow dodged all of those attacks. Wow, okay, I'll take it. I want to play elemental gimmick gear, but I need a damn Dreamcast that can play it. Now that mine died on me. Alright, I've got about 5 minutes to beat the game. Can I do it? I like this one better. I don't think it can be done.
Chamber was dead. Zenobia stood shivering.
But this makes me feel good if I'm going to come this close, because this has not been a very good run.
He managed.
I can certainly get like a 140, I think, without too much problem.
Not me.
The stone did.
The stone did.
There's only one thing that can kill the Iblistone. Does anyone want to guess, real quick, what they think is going to be the thing that can kill the Iblistone?
No, you can't. You'll just take his place. You'll become worse than him. Get out of my way.
Damn it,
I'll
Nick.
kill you too.
Turning into nothing. The correct answer is, in fact, love.
You won't kill.
I love you, and then the stone breaks. That's what just happened. That's what I skipped.
Seized his ship. They'd have to take it back.
Alright, this is the last chapter. Oh, the very last. Get in the block. A gun. Nope, Tote deleted those. Alright, I'm gonna actually put a point into my hook here. Yeah.
He was more and more extraordinary.
More and more extraordinary. See, look, now I can take shields away. Oh, I really missed you. Cut, cut, cut. Almost die. That almost went well.
Zenobia
Don't use a gun, kid.
Fight. But he never fought.
Yep, that's what
so
speedrunning does to you.
He wasn't fighting for money or loot or a cause.
How many times am I gonna die in the last chapter?
For them.
Taking bets.
Dances, feet
Well,
flew and the
probably gonna
ravens
die a
were
couple times if
coiled
I'm
from
gonna
ferocity.
not do the combos right. Nope.
Can I borrow that?
Thank you. Man, I really need to upgrade that hook earlier, because that got me out of that part without dying. I'll probably die here, though. Oh, are you serious? That's what you're going to give me to work with? Ooh. Fuck off. I think I died like a minimum of 4 times in my PB here, so... Oh, shit!
I'm sorry. Was that your shield?
Look at me go. With all these counters and then not doing anything at all with them! Holy shit. Alright, well, let's keep playing the game. That took forever, but I didn't die. There were like 17 consecutive like clutch dodges or counters there. Alright, hopefully this box is going to have some fruit in it. If not... Oh, I forgot we got to fight someone here. Oh, good. Nope, I'm so dead. Okay.
There was a radiance at the end of a long, dark tunnel. Mother, he thought?
Oh, shit off. Hey, that was a lot better. Fruit, fruit. Oh, go to hell. No, I just wanted to attack the worm. Oh boy. 7 health.
Don't look down, he told himself. Don't look down.
Alright, we got one more fight, I think. With 7 health. We are not surviving that, by the way. We're gonna have to restart one more time, I'm thinking. There goes PB. Well, I'm excited to try and run this some more now that I know how to run the game without being able to, without screwing up with the restart thing. Yeah, this last fight's a doozy. Would have helped if I'd hit that warlock like I wanted. Oh, here we go, here we go, here we go. We gotta be careful. Oh, we gotta get, oh shit. No! Okay. Okay, okay. We're gonna die. I can feel it. No, we might not die, we might not die. Hell yeah, baby. And then when I lose control, it's only split. 147.07. Not far at all from my PB, but
Scout ships lifted off.
That was clutch.
And a long lance of the Imperial flagship.
What was my PB? What does it say on there? You were on the leaderboard a second ago, weren't you? It was like a 146 something.
They couldn't close. The far speaker croaked.
I can certainly pretty easily beat the 146.
Go sacrifice yourself.
146.20, yeah.
Shit. You won't have her either.
You won't have her either.
The Emperor was readying some arcane weapon. It couldn't be. It was.
It was.
The core. A devastating beam lanced out of the flagship. Bernardo zigzagged wildly to keep the Farfair out of it. Now the Raven scout ships were closing the distance. And
alright, I'll probably send y'all to
then
Patrick
blinding flash. And the air was searingly hot all
when I see the end of this. I just want to see the ending.
Roar. He could smell burnt oak and burnt feathers and burnt flesh. But when he could hear and see again, they were alive and unhurt. And they were alone in the sky.
What did you have for breakfast?
Zenobia embraced him.
Oh, egg. Yeah, I guess I should have seen that coming.
Through luck and through love.
Egg and tote. Tote. It was tote.
Avalon, here we come. He said as he held
So
her
smart.
arms
I'm a
wide
genius.
at the prow of the boat and let her feel its speed. Maybe the real Avalon is wherever we're together.
Maybe the real Avalon
She said.
is
And
the friends
so,
we made along the
after
way.
a bit of an argument.
So
Ronaldo
basically,
and Zenobia went to one
I
of
don't know
the
how the
two
story
Avalons.
ends, but the frog
one
blows himself up
shrouded
and we
in
magically escape barely.
Or the one in their hearts. But
Oh,
which
Toto
one
4 was last playing Awesome
I'll
Knots.
never tell.
That's cool. And there's the ending.
He'd
Oh shit, that's
He
my
forged his own
controller
destiny.
started vibrating right next to the
He
microphone.
done that. But he knew what
Oh
he
my
wanted.
god, that
Ronaldo
scared me.
smiled at the book. He practically wanted to kiss
I like
it.
this
The
one
kid's
better.
sacrifice hadn't been in vain. He'd saved the book and saved the world. Ronaldo owed him.
So there you go,
another
Stories the Path of
stone.
Destinies, any percent,
Ronaldo
147.07.
lowered the mainsail.
Almost a
Let the
PB.
Farfarer shoot forward in the breeze. Second
Second to the right, and straight on till
and
morning.
straight on till
He says that
morning.
at the beginning of the
This
game
time,
too. He would win. Alright, that's it. I beat the game. That is the hero path, the fifth path.